Hello, Lisa.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning to you, my dear. How are you?
Very well.
Good. Now, before we proceed, Lisa, my dad is very unwell, and as we speak now, he is slowly dying.
Oh,
Okay. It's natural. He's older. He's got advanced dementia and Parkinson's. So last night I did not have good sleep because it affected me when I heard that he's suffering yesterday.
okay.
I'm gonna try my best for you, but if I fail, then please forgive me. We'll have to reschedule, okay?
Okay. I understand.
You're
I'm
very
sorry.
Thank you. Now I read some notes that you've left for me about you and the session, what you're hoping to hopefully get. Um,
Um, I don't know what I wrote. I've had mm, I've had some things change in my life pretty drastically in the past few days.
okay.
I'm sorry.
No, please don't. Please don't. Carry on. This is what
Okay.
it's about. It's about you. Take a breath, carry on.
Okay. I received a letter um from my children asking me to please not communicate with them. And I know there's many ways for me to receive this information. And um, I would just like help to maybe understand this. And if they would ever be in my life again, I don't know.
Okay. Let me tell you what I picked up as I was preparing for this session.
Okay.
Okay. And hopefully some of it will start to make sense for you.
Okay.
However, I'm going to start right at the end and give you the assurance that whatever you're going through now with your kids is temporary.
Okay.
You haven't lost them.
Okay.
Okay. They will come back to you. But now is the time for you. The blessed ones on the other side don't want them in your life
Oh,
right now because they need to work on you.
okay.
Okay? So
Okay.
you're sort of being cocooned here before the butterfly emerges.
Okay.
Okay? I have some lovely things to share with you.
Okay.
My dear, the first thing that my communicator came through with, and he showed me symbolically that you're in the boxing ring and that you're boxing away, you're receiving punches, dishing out punches. And he said, regardless of how many blows she received, she never lost her faith, never wavered. She stood strong. And this made us interested in her as an instrument.
Oh,
Okay? And he said, she already knows the gift that she has or the ability that she has. And I felt that you are very much attuned. You are very intuitive lady. However, it's disconnected because of so much that has happened. You're afraid, you're hurt, and so forth. But I have no doubt whatsoever. You've got a very good intuition in you. Okay? And this is what they want to work with.
okay.
So, in order for this to be extracted, like a diamond, from the mud and everything, they need you to be isolated right now. I've gone through it myself, Lisa. Don't be afraid.
Okay.
I was isolated from my family, my loved ones. the world turned against me. Damn it. It was crazy.
I felt like darkness. I said, is this darkness that's come over me? But I don't feel that per se. I think it's just my fear
No,
that,
no, there's no darkness around you. I can see it in your eyes. They're sharp, they're clear. I feel, on the contrary, the blessed ones are doing their work.
okay,
Okay, so it's like, imagine you're putting the gherkins in a pickle jar, you're making them, you need to isolate them, keep them there until they're nice and done. And this is
okay,
where you are. Okay? And this, funny enough, as painful as it can be, should be taken as a great privilege. Because what's going to emerge on the other side is a version of you that's more resilient, more loving, more attuned, more sensitive, a far better version of yourself. Not that you're not lovely as you are, but within yourself, a lot of this nonsense would be taken away.
yeah.
So let me see if I am on track here. Have you been at any time in a very turbulent relationship?
Yes.
Okay. Was there, and this you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but was there any abuse involved here? And I would say abuse involves emotional, mental, psychological, or even physical. And I'm feeling that we can tick perhaps all four of them here.
Yeah, I would not say so much the physical, but all the others, yes.
So you see, my dear, you're carrying a lot of baggage within you, okay? Through no fault of your own. We hurt, we're human, and especially those who have a heightened sensitivity, which you have. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to set up shop and become a medium like myself. No, but there is a reason why the blessed ones have looked upon you. There is a purpose for you in life. There's a purpose that has to be served. I keep getting very strongly children, children. Perhaps you worked with children, or you work with children, or you may consider working with children. But children will be very much attracted to the energy that you're going to be uh, gifted with. Let's put it this way, okay? Especially children who are troubled, children who are going through some of the things that you may have gone through, broken homes, children from abusive backgrounds, and so forth.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
For me, as far as I'm concerned, the keeper of children, the guardian of children, is, I mean, the closest we can get to being angelic, really, because children are the little angels. We have to look after them.
Yeah.
That is something for you to consider. Equally is the animal kingdom,
Mm,
you see? So these two will require that fine, fine energy that you have. And these two, if you notice, they have something in common. They have love, but they're unable to fully express themselves.
yes, yes,
And especially if they come from a difficult background and they would need somebody who is more attuned, more sensitive, like yourself. So for now, Lisa, forget the world.
okay,
Okay? The world is insignificant. It's about you right now. And the children, they will come back when it's time, not now.
okay,
Okay? And I know, yeah, I mean, I'm not a mother, I'm a father.
yes.
Mother is totally different, a different league altogether.
Hmm.
Okay? And I know your heart will tell you at times, God, I miss them. I need to pick up the phone just to find out if they're okay. Yeah?
Right,
Try to resist.
okay,
Hold the fort. Let them.
okay.
How many do you have?
Two.
Okay. Well, how old are they?
30 and 26.
Okay. And you raised them ever since they were kids, didn't you?
Hmm.
Okay. So the least they can do is show gratitude. And if they can't do that, then it's their loss. Because one day will come when they realize who their mother is. Okay? But for now, just leave them. They'll
Okay.
come to their senses when the time is right.
Okay.
Okay?
Like, that's all I need to know. Like you said, I appreciate you starting off from the very beginning saying that because I truly do want them to heal and be safe and be loved. And um, if I know that they are able to do that on their own, I felt a shift in me about 6 or 8 months ago. Something happened to my vibration. My I was lifted up to a new frequency,
Yeah.
and I've been so blessed and so grateful that this has happened. It's allowed me to pull my heart open where before I couldn't. I was I was holding protective, and I wondered where that was going, and I wanted to share it with my children, and instead I got a wall of resistance.
Uh,
And
Sadly, Lisa, too much truth brings out ignorance. And I know that you, with your kind heart, you want to rejoice and share it with somebody. And who else, than your children to say, look, I feel I'm going, but unfortunately, you will get that. You
okay,
prepare yourself, by the way. As you rise up, you'll get more and more negativity. I'm not talking about demons or what. No, no, no. I'm talking about people here around you.
wow,
Yeah. People will start reacting in an unexpected way. The people that you least expect will come forward for you.
okay,
And the people that you always expected that you can rely on, they will back away from you.
wow,
That's going to happen.
okay,
But you will find fulfillment. You will find happiness, a happiness that you cannot explain but feel. It'll make you feel warm and fuzzy inside that you're doing the blessed work. You're doing something good here. But the sense of, the elevation of the vibration, the shift, and so forth, these are alien to you right now.
yes,
Okay? There are times when you're going to feel actually, I wish I wasn't going through whatever I'm going now. I would just leave me alone and that sort of thing. Just go with it. When
okay,
you feel you're overwhelmed with the energy or whatever, just remember what I'm saying to you now. They are going to take you from one level to another, push you to an extreme. I've had times when I've woke up and I have no idea whether I'm going or coming. I don't know what's going on with me.
yeah, okay,
Okay, and then I find out that they've actually shifted the energy or pushed it to the maximum or something until they find the balance where you function in a good way.
okay,
Okay, and don't fear. Seriously, don't allow yourself to fear. There's nothing to fear here. You are far more stronger than you think you are. I remember the first image. You're in the boxing ring here. So although you've received the blows, they told me she was resilient and
yeah,
stood tall, which to them is very significant.
okay,
Okay?
yes, yes, thank you. And
Sure.
I have to say that I appreciate hearing what you're saying, and whatever shift happened to me, uh, as much as it pained me what's happening with my children, I still have this higher sense of being blessed, and um it's a wonderful, beautiful feeling that I have never had before. And something like this that's happened with my children would have completely devastated me. And it's very painful, but I still hold this beauty and this love that I did never had. And I'm looking forward to figuring out how I'm going to share it with other people. Um, I keep getting this thing said to me, this is for you right now,
Absolutely.
that I need to feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
your healing journey, your unfolding, your journey right now. Okay?
yeah.
So don't worry about sharing it yet. The time will come and you
Okay,
will be guided. You will know what you need to do. But for now, you just carry on as you are
okay,
and give yourself time. The frustration, I mean, I'm not going to say it's going to be all smooth. There are days when you'll be very frustrated,
okay.
feel lonely. You'll feel like, what the hell am I doing here? You'll doubt yourself. Uh, People who you know, like your children or whoever, they might point their fingers at you and say you're crazy, that there's something not right with you.
Yeah.
Ignore the noises. Go with your heart. Go with your heart, and your heart will tell you what's right, what's wrong. You will feel. And those who are worthy of whatever ability or gift or blessing that you're receiving, they will be drawn closer to you. And you won't expect them. You won't, you'll never expect who it is. Do you pray at all, Lisa?
Yes.
Okay. Make sure that you pray regularly, please. Okay. And ask for guidance, ask for healing, and ask the blessed angels to find their way into your heart to help you. So good. Well done to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you ever do like a would it is it possible to stay in contact with you and like this
Yeah.
as like a way to help me with my intuition, or just I guess I'm looking for guidance that, and I do feel like I need to look for the guidance. I keep feeling like it's in here. It's in here. Um, but I'm just wondering if like you offer something like that, like a coaching or
Yes. Um, yes, I do. I offer several things. I was offering development classes on Zoom where people would connect with me and we would go through exercises. Each session was about 2 hours long, and it'll be like a meditation, opening up, going through whatever we're going through, and then closing down and going through the whole process. This was on a weekly basis. I stopped it after a while because I had to attend to my mother who passed away this year. I had to attend to my father now and so forth. But I am hoping to restart this soon.
okay,
Okay, when as crudely as this sounds, but after my father passes, then I will have more peace and time for myself to be able
yes,
to do this. I can do one-to-one, and one-to-one, of course, at a discounted rate if you're going to be doing it more frequently. And
okay,
so for today, for instance, you paid the full rate, but on a one-to-one, I'm happy to do a discounted rate if that is something you wanted to consider. And then
okay,
we can meet maybe once a week and
yes,
we can talk and go through the process together. So there are options here.
okay,
I will keep you posted, Lisa. Forgive me for being so vague, but we don't know what's going on. Every minute that passes by, there's a new development with my dad. So,
okay.
so we're taking things a step at a time here.
Of course, of course.
Uh, did either of your parents suffer from dementia?
Um, yes, my mom just passed 2 years ago,
Yeah,
and she did not, she was starting to present signs of it very lightly,
yeah,
but when she was hospitalized for a respiratory situation,
yeah,
she never came out of the hospital because she had gotten severe dementia. Um, uh, uh, yeah, and honestly, I wanted nothing but peace for her, and I could tell that she wasn't going to be coming home.
yes,
Um, so when she did go, I felt nothing but peace, and
yes.
yeah,
So we are in the same boat. First of all, I'm sorry you lost your mom, but I'm happy that she is at peace right now.
yeah.
My father is exactly in the same situation. His It was respiratory pneumonia, and he's in the hospital, and he deteriorated rapidly with the dementia.
Yes, that's what happened.
Yes, exactly. So if we were, let's say, at 50%, now we're at 80%. We don't understand what he's saying anymore.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, same.
yeah,
And we kept thinking that if she could just get out of the hospital situation and reacclimate herself, that, maybe some of this would subside. But I just truly believe that that was her way to go.
yeah,
And um and the way that she left was so peaceful and so beautiful for her.
yeah,
She lived a very hard life, and um it was just a wonderful way to witness, for a way for her to leave.
yeah. I'm glad that she did not suffer. I'm praying for the same for my dad as well.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. If you have any questions, I'm all yours. You feel free to ask.
Uh, is there anybody that you can connect with that's
Don't give me information, okay? I feel I have somebody here, and I feel their energy, but they're not coming forward. And when they do that, it signifies something to me. It signifies that a few a few possibilities here. When they do this, and I'm being drawn now, we have somebody here, and their actions led to their passing. You understand what I'm talking about? That they brought it onto themselves. Are we talking about somebody who took their life?
no, but you could call it that possibly, in a
Drug
slowly.
overdose? Was it a drug overdose? Or related to drugs of some sort?
Yeah, I maybe I'm thinking of a different person. I don't know.
Male, male energy.
Hmm.
Okay. And if they didn't take their life, like suicide, if this wasn't suicide, then they probably were of that mindset. Like they didn't want to be here.
I can understand that.
Okay. This is falling in between two categories here. I know it's not a son, but it also feels like a brother. So in between a son and a brother. So here I'm getting the feeling that perhaps a younger brother who you would look after, or somebody who you would look after, that falls in that sort of category. You understand?
My brother just passed in September, and I always felt the need to look after him because of the way he drank alcohol.
Yeah, I was going to come to the alcohol. I
Oh,
was going to come to the alcohol. I'm sorry, Lisa. We were talking and it went right through me. It hurt me because I felt we're dealing with a nice person here,
oh,
a good energy. I felt that we're dealing with a good mind,
yes,
you know, and I felt that there's a lot to this young man here who that we didn't have the opportunity to move forward. We didn't have the opportunity to unfold, to be ourselves. There's an
yes,
artistic quality in him, an artistic
yes.
quality.
Mm-hmm. It's what I always wanted for him. I wanted him to release that shell that alcohol was do because he was such a beautiful, intelligent, creative person.
Very much.
And yeah,
The face is sad. The expression is sad. This is just, I'm not saying he's sad over on the other side. No. But he's recreating himself while he was here. And I feel like there's a sadness in him. And so there's several factors that affected him with this alcohol thing and various situations. The word betrayal comes very strongly here. I feel he was betrayed by something, someone. There's the word hurt, betrayal. You know, if I was to say the simplest way to describe your late brother here, I feel like it's an abused puppy. He's like an abused puppy. He's been hurt.
yeah,
I'm not quite sure from where, but he's been hurt.
yes, I understand that.
And I don't know what's the betrayal here, whether he was with somebody, partners or something, someone, and they betrayed him.
So that comes in two areas for me. He had a childhood friendship that he had gone into business with, and they betrayed him. They betrayed him after a number of years of being in business, and my brother did everything for them. He brought them in. He showed them the compassion that he shows to everybody, and they betrayed him, and it hurt him. That
Okay.
was that was the biggest one. There's been others, but I believe it was because of his compassion that he uh was able to be more manipulated by people and hurt.
Yeah.
Um, but I believe that was the biggest one.
Unfortunately, some people are ruthless and they are very inconsiderate, and they take somebody of a lighter energy, love, and so forth. They take them for granted and they step on them.
Yes.
And this is what happens here. And because he's really harmless,
Yeah.
he is very much harmless. But now I can understand where he's coming from with wanting to pass, wanting to end it. He wants to end it.
Yeah.
Seeing him do this. like too much to bear, too much to bear in his head.
Yeah. You know, that's funny because that's the action he did when he in his last days. Um and that was the action of holding his head and yeah.
Now, because you and I were speaking the same language here and you're very much attuned yourself, I'm going to explain something to you here. Our meeting is no coincidence. Okay?
I felt that.
Yeah. And I keep seeing the torch in his hand and passing of the torch to you.
Oh, wow.
Okay? So the goodness that's in him has never died. The beauty that's in him and everything that makes him him has never died. But
I'm
you
so
carry the torch. Okay? Moving forward. Because everything is now falling into place. His passing in September, your vibration changing, everything is coming together here. So you will carry that torch on his behalf and continue in that path.
wow. That's big.
Yeah.
His compassion was huge.
Okay. You know, you said his compassion was huge. Lisa, you know what's harder for you because you have it as well. Your compassion is very big. What's hard for you is getting the door slammed in your face.
Yeah,
So you're trying to reach out to the kids with compassion and the door gets slammed in your face. That pains you more than them actually walking away or doing their thing, whatever.
absolutely.
Okay?
And if I could just share this with you, when I read that letter the other day, I had been trying so hard to figure out why our connection was dwindling, and I would try harder, and it made it worse. And when they slammed the door in my face with that letter, for a moment, I had a huge sense of relief. Like, I don't have to do this anymore. I don't have to try so hard. I can now just let it go and let them figure out them. So, yes, I do understand that because they're getting that door slammed when I wanted nothing but to have them feel compassion and love, and they were refusing it.
Yeah, they were refusing it, but one of these days they're going to be begging for it.
And I don't know, to be perfectly honest with you, I, of course, am holding space for them in my heart when they do decide to come back. But honestly, I worry that I don't know how to come back. And um, because that's a big hurt.
Um, my dear, sorry I'm smiling here, but you've had two of them. The worst part of them was them giving birth to them. Giving birth is extremely painful unless you're lucky to have had it cesarean.
Yeah, no,
Yeah. So from
no.
what I hear from my lady friends, it is the hardest things that they've been through.
Mhm.
And yet at the end, when the doctor puts that baby in your arms, you don't remember any part of it.
So true.
Yeah. And this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
This is exactly what's going
Okay.
to happen here.
Okay.
You're going to be at a different vibration, my dear. You're going to be. you're going to see through them, see through the limited ways that they are, and your compassion will shine through. And all, it will shine the light on all the insecurity that you have, the fear that you have, all the pain, the hurt, and everything, and you'll look past it. Okay? The thing is, don't think about it too much, don't analyze it. As I said, and as you've been uh, 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 sort of receiving yourself, this is about you.
Yeah.
So we need to focus our minds on creative things. Do you like plants? Do you like flowers?
Yes, I do actually.
Okay. So let's take up, I don't know if you have a garden.
I do. Although I'm in Connecticut in January, but I do have an array of plant friends in my house.
Okay.
So,
So play with the plants, get new ones.
okay.
Okay, focus on the plant energy, on the Mother Nature. Go out to nature. It might be cold where you are, I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
try to go out to where it is safe and quiet.
Okay.
If you have pets, don't take them with you. This is time for you.
Okay.
Go out to Mother Nature, sit in Mother Nature if there's a bench or something, and just say your prayer and ask the blessed angels to come forward and to bless you. They
Okay.
will do their magic. Mother Nature has a way to touch you. Okay? And whenever you find yourself overwhelmed or feeling down or whatever, try to distract yourself. Uh,
Okay.
if you do draw at all? Do you do anything artistic? Do you write or draw or
I have been, for some reason, I've been writing really fantastic things that I don't know I don't know where they've come from, but it's wonderful. So
okay?
yes, I do write.
Well, then you continue writing. Focus,
Okay.
put it together, make a book. You can self-publish it on Amazon.
I just got your book.
Well, that bless you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, you can do wonders with your time. Try to focus.
Okay.
Don't let them don't let it get you down. The problem here is trying to fend off these feelings, and not to feed them so that they don't become monstrous to deal with. So from the beginning, to maintain your sanity and your strength, and to say, no, 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 I'm not going to let this affect me.
Yes. Yes. It's funny because that has come to me and so beautifully, like saying to me, okay, Lisa, you can venture there, but don't spend a long time. Come back out. And it's been wonderful. Like, yeah,
Good.
yeah, yeah. Thank you for that.
Sure, Lisa. And if you start to, I don't know, do you like cooking? Do you enjoy cooking?
Um, I think with my age, cooking has become less of a priority, but
Baking?
I love baking. Yeah.
Okay. Then baking. Start to make new recipes, come up with things, experiment, have fun. Maybe you can come up with things that you can actually sell. Uh,
Mhm.
you never know. A friend of mine started off by having fun with cakes at home, and now she's actually grown it into a business, and she supplies coffee shops with these
Ah,
scrumptious cakes.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, the opportunities are there for you, Lisa. You need
Yeah.
to discover them.
Okay.
Was your brother, did your brother suffer from uh, sort of a bipolar situation?
He would never say, um, but he did suffer from maybe it was, I always felt like, okay,
Like I'm sinking. Suddenly I sink into a deep depression. Then I emerge. Then, okay, so it's sort of a bipolar depression. This guy is a kindred spirit. That's what he was here. He was not happy, Lisa. He wasn't happy at all.
Yeah. And I tried so hard to have his wife try to come on board with me and help him put down the alcohol and have his true self emerge. But she couldn't share with me because she too partaked in the alcohol. And I think that she couldn't do it.
No, she wouldn't be able to if she's in the same waters as him. I mean, bless his soul. But finally, he's now found home.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Was was he planning to move somewhere? Was he speaking about moving?
Yes, but reluctantly. His wife had bought like a little uh shore cottage so that the new grandchildren would be enticed to come and visit. And it was her plan for them to move down there full time. And my brother did not want to uproot himself from his community. So, yeah.
He's showing me a younger version of himself all this time, by the way. And in a way, it's a bit of a vanity here as well. We'll allow him to have his fun. And I can see like once upon a time we're going back in time here. He was very handsome as a young man.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
very much so.
yes.
I mean, I didn't see it because I was his sister, but I looked at pictures at his funeral and I was like, "Oh my God, he was a good-looking young guy."
Yes, I can see it.
Yeah.
Why is he showing me a heart-shaped cake? A cake in the shape of a heart.
I don't know.
The cake appears to be pink. Did he have did he get a daughter? Did he have a daughter or why am I seeing?
He did just have two granddaughters.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't know. Must have something to do with it.
and Lisa, I've got a dog here, licking his hand. A dog that's with him on the other side, licking his hand.
Oh, I don't know which dog. There've been a few.
This one is a very, very amiable, very friendly dog, wagging its tail, and licking his hand. I feel he's making me feel like this dog saved him, helped him,
Oh,
saved him, helped him to kept him sane, helped him.
oh, wow. Would the dog have also had to pass?
Now I might be misreading it, but there's a very strong link here with the dog. So if the dog is still here, then it's still significant to him.
Okay.
Or the dog may have passed and they're still linked on the other side.
Well,
But
I think they're probably still linked from here
okay,
because yes, he did get a dog and it would make me laugh because I was the he is doting over this dog and it looks so unfamiliar to me because my brother was this male Um, I just couldn't make sense of it. He would bring it to the groomer and, and I was like, where is this coming from? But I bet that's it because I could see that this dog saved him.
Yeah.
That, yeah,
This is very interesting, this message that's coming through here. He wants you to rejoice in the fact of what you were able to do for him and to forget about what you could have done for him. Because you did what you could have done, and that's more than appreciated. But you couldn't have saved him, by the way. You couldn't have stopped it. You couldn't have affected his path. This was his path.
I understood that
Yeah.
after he passed.
Yes.
But when I felt a sense of I didn't have to feel responsible for him anymore or
Yeah.
to try my
Yeah.
and that did come clear to me that it was his path. It's okay.
It's true. It's what counts here, Lisa, is what you did for him. And that's very much appreciated.
Okay.
Sometimes we don't need to say anything, just the presence, just to know that there is somebody there for us,
Yeah.
you know, someone who makes us feel safe. Because again and again, the word betrayal comes here, betrayal and hurt. But he wants me to stress that please remember, he is in a far better place. He's
Okay.
he's very good.
Oh, good. Good.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Can I ask just one last thing?
Sure, sure.
What did I write in the comments to you for this meeting?
Um, I'll need to call it up. Bear with me. Um, let me see what you said. Hang on. Bear with me, Lisa. Okay. I asked here if there is anything specific that you wish to share, you may do so here. And you said, I feel I am being drawn to a very new path. I keep hearing this information is for you first. I am feeling an expanded version of myself, and I am enjoying the sense of inner peace and satisfaction I have not felt before. I feel as though I should share what I am learning about my inner self, but I was told it is for me first. When will I know how and when to share?
Okay.
Oh, hang on, there's a last bit. And I believe Garo is a very handsome man.
I didn't realize I wrote that part, but I can see why I did.
Sorry, Lisa, I had to tease you. I think I'm going to make you laugh there.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it makes sense. What you wrote makes sense. It resonated with me. I sat there, I read it, and I thought, okay, Lisa and I will connect.
awesome.
Good.
Awesome.
My dear, I will follow up with an email and
Okay.
more information. And I'll also link you to my YouTube where there are some meditation exercises, two of them, just to help you ground and for some inner healing as well.
Okay.
Okay, I go through them with you on the video, so feel free to do them as often as you like.
Okay.
And I'll send you more information about possibly us linking together for development or whatever.
I
Okay,
would love, yes, thank you. I would love that.
thank you, Lisa.
All right. My thoughts and my prayers will be with you today for you and your dad.
Thank
And
you.
may I just, have him feel peace
Thank you.
and a gentle transition when it's time.
Thank you, Lisa. Bless you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Do I have your permission to share any of this on social media? You don't have to say.
Oh, of course,
Okay.
of course. I think it's important.
Okay. Bless your heart, my dear, and I hope to see you soon. Take care of
Thank
yourself. Thank you.
thank you, Garo.
Bye bye, my dear. Bye, Lisa.
Bye-bye.